I think we're starting. It looks like.
I can't help but Noctis.
excited.
The dots are stacked against his head.
Excuse me? The dogs are stacked.
No, I can help but note Noctis. The odds are stacked against his head.
Oh god, please. Stop. This is just really toxic behavior.
Oh god. At least Xron in Silencep, there's like literally no puns you can do there.
There's nothing. There's nothing.
There's literally nothing.
Does that turn you on?
Don't even try, just it's terrible.
Oh, I just turned on the poll. 80% in favor of stacked.
Damn.
Shit. That's a lot right there. Alright.
This is gonna be really good. This is gonna be good.
It's either gonna be really good, or it's gonna be really crap. It could be a total blowout. We don't know. I like to think it's gonna be really good. But we're gonna have to wait and see. This is a best of 5, guys. We've got potentially 5 juicy maps between these guys. But it could also be over in 25 minutes. I think 2Z will win a map. At least. I'm just not sure how else.
This is gonna be hard. I have literally no idea who's gonna win.
I don't know
what.
what.
Why is Xron with Visor? It's Xron. What? Oh my god, Xron throwing.
I think, dude, it's not started yet. Noctis is on Silencep, Toxjq on Slap. Well, we'll have to find out because we don't know for real what's going to happen until things start right about now. It begins, guys. Got Noctis, Sorlag, Toxic Slash, Xron, Doom, Slay, of course, Silencep, Sorlag.
Silencep coming in. He needs to go out again. It's not a good place for him to be. Xron coming in. Can they actually get anything to it? That was a very over-aggressive attack that they didn't have to do. They thought they were catching them off guard and by surprise, but didn't work out at all. Really good reaction on Toxic and Noctis.
Noctis getting the early kills. They're just moving around together at the moment. Noctis really needs something.
Really good patience there. Can they get Noctis? Whoa. Try and get a frag on Toxic. He gets it. And he's landing the rails on Noctis as well.
I'm gonna move around a little bit more. I'm gonna check out Xron because he's actually got a pretty decent amount of stack himself. You can't say the word stack now without punning. That'd be awful. He's gotta watch out. No more rails. He got no more rails, Xron. Jesus. Oh, I got an interesting exchange over here.
Xron gets that's a heavy. Can he get the frag on Noctis though? Noctis is really low. He does get him. Noctis by behind.
Silencep, he's got a bit of health and armor too. Xron to control a bit. Silencep under a lot of pressure at the moment. He's just got shotgun. Gets good damage, but Toxic just sweeps in with the pummel. Of course, we will expect
soon.
Fine.
Heavy. Oh, can you get it? Xron really wanted to use the ability, but his quad is not is up really soon. He wants to have it for the quad because he will need it to clear out that area. So quad now. Let's see what's gonna happen.
I'm on
First quad of the game. Oh, and Xron sadly dies, and Silencep is not there yet.
He's nowhere.
It's going to be so hard. Yeah, I don't. Is he even going to go there? There he is. He tries to drop them. It's very.
Whoa.
I like the idea, but really hard to make it work. Will be a quad run for Noctis.
I'm watching. And now he's got some armor too. This is hard work. Just looking with shotgun.
A lot of damage on Silencep though. Oh, he's missing. Toxic. Safe.
Oh,
Xron gets a frag on him. Dog squadron.
He's only got a couple of moments.
These are made up.
Hey, he did get that rail, guys. That was nice. But that's quad out and done. They managed to secure quite an advantage just then. So much pressure.
I didn't have any more red, sadly. Oh, he can get the rocket on both. Toxic. Being himself.
Oh, he's going to miss the follow-up, unfortunately, for him. But he's just going to look at keeping survival, as that is important. Silencep's getting an important frag on Noctis. Let's have a look at how frags are looking. Both Silencep and Xron doing very similarly at the moment, but it is Tox who's leading the way for stacked partnership. Oh, that Mega helps so much. Tox was staring down death for a moment, but not anymore. We've got 30 seconds now till quad. Not having a lots of frags at the moment. Bit of a fight going over the other side.
Well, in 20 seconds, Ron wastes his ability to try and get the heavy. It gets the heavy, but it doesn't manage to get any more frags. But Silencep clearing the way a little bit. Are they going to go to the heavy right now? Sauron with 8 points of health. That's going to be really hard for them. You can see Noctis already getting there. Silencep coming in as well to try and help Ron. But none of them have any real stack. It should be another stack quadrant.
Noctis defends that easily. It's like, Tox, why don't you take it? Tox actually doesn't have much health.
Oh,
that's
Xron
why
again
you
with
can't do that.
Another really good rail in. Noctis dropping. So let's see. Xron quadrant. This is their chance to get back in the game. Really good weapon choice.
I think that was a mistake to give it to Tox in that instance.
Yeah. Oh, Noctis though. That's a sick. Me there.
1 HP.
1 HP quadrant. He got this. He got this. Come on. How many cracks can he get? Oh. I think that mistake is costing stacked a lot of. Oh, is the quad still up? What the hell?
There's only like 1 second left on it, I think.
Yeah, it's enough for Toxjq to get 2 frags.
Yeah, that's ludicrous.
Thankfully, the end of that didn't cost stack too much, but he started costing them a bit after that. Frag by Xron on the heavy. Toxjq had the quad.
I do like how Tox is just denying any chases. Like, just as it looks like he's weak and he's not able to survive, he just uses the plasma trail, and it's like, oh damn it, there's no way I can follow through. There's what you expect with Slash, but still, it's flawless usage of it.
Yeah, he's not using it any way greedy at all. Using it the most solid and secure way you can use it.
Oh, Noctis.
Managed to catch Silencep there, called Noctis to come and help him, and they both got the frag. Should be able to get another one on Xron, but Xron pulls back and kills Noctis. Noctis Toxjq though.
I think Noctis called for Xron being very weak there, so Tox switched targets. And was like, all right, I'll get the finishing frag on him, and now he's able to take down.
Stack quadrant. Unless Xron, oh, he almost managed to make that work. That's why the ability is so important here, but he needed Silencep there to distract him a little bit. Silencep, he died just before and wasn't there on time.
Ouch. Ouch. They've basically got double the frags now.
I mean, just look at Toxjq scoreboard. He's on 18-4.
Yeah, that's wild. I think this kind of map really favors him as well. He's having a mental quad run at the moment too, because he's able to really have so much effect with that plasma trail.
Yeah, because this map is really close, and Slash, just his crouch slide is really good to turn around these angles, and this plasma trail on top of it, it's impossible to follow out there. Oh, thank God.
He's just still going. 20 for 4. Big shout out to Tebeg for the 5 months, by the way, the subscription. Thank you very much, Tebeg. Hope you're well, bro. Tox is on the fire.
I'd imagine both Xron and Silencep are under much more pressure right now than when they are in sacrifice, because there's no one else to like kill the big boys for them.
Yeah. Or Tox, if it goes down, it would be almost miraculous. Noctis is getting a lot of kills at the moment too, though. I'm still watching Tox because I just don't want to miss when or if he dies. He's just hitting sick stuff.
Will he die at all until the end of this game?
I don't know.
I'm not even sure. And it's more stressful than duel, because in duel it's just like you versus one of them.
Oh,
he died! Xron takes him out. Quad in 10 seconds though.
Tell your bloody parents.
Oh, Xron kills himself on it. Silencep going to be able to make his way on there is unclear so far. He doesn't have a bad stack. Can he get it? He got it. Oh, he got it. Can he get it?
Who's got it? Who's got it?
It's still there. Who's going to spawn on it? Oh, Noctis spawned like on top of the quad. Xron trying to come in and get frags, but couldn't do it.
360 damage shotgun blaster. All right amount of damage there.
Such a big drop by Noctis there. That couldn't work out badly. But oh, we killed him just before the heavy as well. Can Xron get the frag? Yep, he gets the frag. Toxic. Oh.
He's in trouble though.
No, Xron is gonna get there before.
Ooh.
Yeah, and he got the frag. Xron is like the quad slayer, basically. I swear, out of his 13 frags, 7 must have been on quads.
But that's not really good then if you've got 6 left where you're getting frags outside. And you're not getting quad frags, you're just getting frags on quad runners. Very impressive though from the Stacked, and they're almost looking at a 10-minute victory on the first map. I am checking out Xron because he has got a lot of health and armor. But in terms of looking for a comeback, we're going to need to see miracles.
Yeah, you already see like Toxjq and Noctis. They're not pushing out a lot. They're trying to control the pocket area of the map until the quads come, because they know they don't need to give them any frag. They just want to take control frags for themselves. Tox does go down again. That's the Mega coming up. And
messing him up.
Nice by Silencep and Xron. Quad coming in 20 seconds. And I think Xron should be stacked for it. Oh, but Noctis comes in and they both are there and they steal it.
That was weird.
This is a good position for Xron to hold actually. Hold the teleporter, because so they don't manage to get there. Silencep needs to make his way there as well. He's going. It could be a 2Z quadrant finally.
If Xron tries to fire the rail once more without actually having rail, I'm going to get so tilted.
He will do it, like for sure. Okay, Silencep, time to get those frags. Is he gonna rocket jump up and like kill himself? That's a frag. Where is Tox?
Right behind.
Oh, and Tox is just not letting him chase at all. On 1 frag from the quad run, 15 frag difference right now.
They're just hiding at the top.
Yeah. I mean, they're playing it safe. They only need 5 frags. Even if when they get those frags they die, that's fine.
Xron's getting a kill, Noctis getting one back.
The trade frag, that's what they need right now, because they know if they hold positions with their combat skill, for anyone to get a frag on them, they can get a trade frag right after. That's completely fine.
Oh, Silencep's getting tons of damage.
Is Xron gonna follow up though? Because Xron's in the other side of the map and not really contributing to this. There he comes, gets a frag on Noctis, can get the frag on... Nope, he cannot follow up the Tox. So that's 1 frag without any trades. That's really good for the 2Z guys.
Silencep's so weak and they just don't want to die anymore. Xron goes down and I think Silencep's about to go down too. He's so weak. That's going to be a nice little rail from Tox. Both of the Stacked players are low, but they are only 2 kills away from locking down map 1.
Okay, Silencep is stacked.
I'm just watching Tox. He's on 2 HP, but he only needs 1.
And he doesn't want to die at all. He's just waiting to see if they go away. Good.
25 for 11. There was a good kind of like 6-minute period where Tox wasn't dying though, I think.
I kind of didn't like that they went that passive. Because I think the game would have been finished. They just kept trying to get the frag instead of just playing defensive.
It's when they stopped being so good on quad. Look at what I'm watching Tox still, by the way.
Yes, they're not moving at all. Xron needs to find them. Why
wait, no, it's Slash.
There he goes. He's going to find them. No, please. Just, yep. That should be a double frag. Oh my god, Xron. Hit something. Oh my god, this is terrible.
Oh.
I should have been a double frag there. But still a really good showing by both the Stacked and the 2Z guys. Ended up being not much of a difference on frags. It's 34.
I mean, it's still a difference. Tox is the difference, basically.
Yeah, Tox is the difference.
And we know that Silencep, he doesn't like losing a lot. Well, you know, no one likes losing, but Silencep really doesn't like losing. So hopefully he's not tilted.
he doesn't mind losing, but what he doesn't like is when his team isn't playing the game properly.
Okay.
When people don't follow calls, you know, or when they're just making mistakes they shouldn't be doing.
Well, I wonder if they can brainstorm this very quickly before they move into the second map, because time is getting precious. Sure, there's a long series. They still got 2 more maps that they can lose before the whole series is over.
Both Galenas. This is gonna be interesting. I hope they actually go through with this.
I don't think they're gonna do double Galena. I think they're doing.
They do double Galena.
No, they
won't. Just tied at the rail. Oh, come on, Toxjq, please go.
Because they're following the rules where you can't do same champions on the same team.
Those rules don't exist, Ron.
What do you call me, Xron?
I don't know.
They do exist, and they agree. It's mutually agreed. Who won the 1v1? Cypher beat Evil. He won the winner bracket final versus Guppy as well.
This looks like a really weird map for 2v2.
This is control the quad room, essentially, because you have the heavy there, you've got the rail, you've got the quad, and it's right above the rockets. It's like just a super central location. It's up the little staircase by the tri-bolt.
Near the rocket, yeah. So yeah, it's like they should all just stay in this room. So if they play Galena in this map, it's actually good. But they need to be really fast getting there. And I'm pretty confident that Xron will indeed take the Galena.
Do you reckon?
Yes.
Don't tease me. I'm too excited about that.
He will take the Galena.
He's on it at the moment.
I'm very sure. I am very sure he's going to take the Galena at the end. Silencep is going to take the Doom. Yeah. And this is going to try to hold the rail. I'm not sure how well this is gonna work. I mean, theory-wise, it's pretty good, but they're going versus Toxjq and Noctis, and there's no Clausel or Throw Me to help them kill them.
I don't think the plasma trail is gonna be as useful on here as it was on Blood Run.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be very different.
There he goes. It's Jelano.
Jelaine.
Jelaine.
Well, Silencep messed up his jump a little bit. We have got Jelaine.
He's already dying. Xron, don't die.
Oh,
that's not a good sign. He wasted the totem and he already died, but the still holds.
Oh, I thought the totem killed him.
I think he did a lot of damage, so.
Noctis, though, he's got his camp game up, and Noctis. Oh, the keeps getting rockets.
No. It's gonna be really hard for them to get in. Like, that's the problem. If they go in and they're not set up, it's so hard to get in. Really good rockets, though, by Xron.
This is what Lockbox is, by the way. To say, guys, I'm watching Noctis' point of view. This is what Lockbox turns into.
I don't think Lockbox is a good map to play 2v2 at all, actually.
I'm not convinced it's the best, but we'll see what happens. It's always interesting to see what happens. We're in the exploratory, experimental phase of Quake Champions. And they're just trying to control that heavy as much as they can. And I think Silencep and Xron are like, just don't go to that room.
Silencep goes in though. He gets so much damage on Noctis. Doesn't get the frag, but Noctis, he has 3 HP to play with. Xron needs, and they need to move in right now. And Silencep makes a call. They both move in. Toxjq isn't close to it either.
I'm watching
so that's a room for themselves. They just got the room. Noctis coming in. They need to kill him. They cannot let him go away. Okay, that's fine. And Toxjq comes in, but the plasma trail, he takes the totem in the face, but it's still alive.
Ouch. And now it's 10 seconds.
That's what they need to do. Like, if Galena is there, they need to, even if they get more frag, just get rid of that totem. But if they have like 2 totems there, that's when you are not going to be able to get in anymore.
They can't lock down the room. Quad's not taken. And they get the double kill as well. Oh, it was just been taken by Xron.
He's fine.
What the hell is happening?
It's Silencep trying to come in. He goes back.
So I think what we're seeing at the moment is like the theory behind 2v2 making... What? Was that tri-bolt kill by Xron?
Yeah. Ridiculous. Noctis is trapped in 400 damage rocket? Jesus Christ.
Ouch. So I was gonna say we're seeing like the theory of 2v2 making sense between these two teams, but we're seeing the execution by Tox and Noctis just way more. Oh, the totem! And Xron's alive.
Oh, that's nice. Can he get there? Can he get the heavy before? He's gonna get the telefrag? Okay.
Oh.
No. See, if there was team damage, he would have gotten telefrag.
Well, they're controlling this area now, but there's still such an advantage frag-wise.
Oh, Xron going down there. See if he can find anyone. Nope. The Silencep does end up getting the frag.
Where's he gonna pop the
Right after the teleport, for sure. Oh, Xron. Yep, he needs to put it right now. Yep, there it is.
Nice little hill. Oh, he's getting double teamed. And Silencep's nowhere. When they're controlling that room, they're kind of a lot more scattered. We've got not that long until...
All the damage from Toxjq just coming in, getting another frag. Noctis suicides though. I like that from Noctis because he was really low after that. So if he needs to make sure he can get there on time with the weapon though. And so far he is. Noctis is holding the room. Oh, run! Jumps up.
Oh, he missed it. He jumps over.
Yeah. Too bad. That's gonna be a quad run for Toxjq. Immediately finished.
Oh, Noctis is so weak. He's got no health at all up here. Oh, what a rail. Now I can heal up a little bit more. Oh, wow.
Such a nice rail. I gotta say, I think Galino worked a lot better in 4v4 because he has a lot more time to set up with his teammates give him a lot of space. And in here, oh, nice, really good attack by 2z there. Well coordinated. The seal 10 frags behind.
Oh. Oh.
I don't know why Noctis keeps coming in. They're both set up, and that's the problem. When these two are set up, it's really hard to take them out of there.
But they can't abandon shit. They can't play as loosely as they were playing the first time that I went through. We could end up seeing like a map that goes to maximum like 35 frags by the 15-minute mark. And they've got Tox up here, and both of them have entered the room. No frags have been exchanged yet.
It's really hard for Toxjq to get out of here. He's on 10 HP. He does get the frag, but Xron comes right back at him. Can he get the frag on Noctis? No, Noctis gets it, but Silencep already here to get the trade.
We've got a lot of back and forth now.
Toxjq came in as well, but he fell through the hole, and now he's kind of screwed in there without much health to play with. Can Silencep land the shot on him? Pod coming in 10 seconds.
Where are they? Silencep's is left. Noctis is finding his way up.
Oh, Toxjq falls. 20 HP and going to go to a teleporter, and obviously insta-dead by the totem. It could be a quad run by the 2z. Silencep quad run. So now they can bring it back. You can see that the plan is starting to work out. The 2z are starting to understand how they can implement better in 2v2. It's going to start to be really hard for the stack guys. But now they kind of lost control of the room by going to the quad, and they don't really have any help, and they actually end up dying. So this could be the turning point again, where stack just dominate the map for a little bit more.
And I think Noctis is going to get it. They had a big chance there, but they couldn't execute on the frags, and at that point it's just hitting your shots. And what stacks are doing a lot better than Silencep and Xron is hitting the shots at the moment. But there's still time. Still loads of time. I think that the coordination between them is also spot on. And Noctis is getting some wonderful frags at the moment. Oh! He's got a wild Xron at the top of some totems. I'm just not sure about this Galena pick. Really, really not sure. 21 for 11 with Noctis. I'm not even sure about the Doomslayer pick. I'm just not sure about any of 2Z's picks at the moment. And maybe I'm just saying that because they're losing and they could be good picks in different hands going against these guys. Oh, poor Silencep. But I think there's something wrong with the picks.
I don't like trying to make a lane work in 2v2 just because there's a lot of things you're not going to be able to achieve. Like in 2v2, these frags are really important and it's not objective oriented. The players are going to be much more wary of where they're trying to set their food on. So they're always going to be checking for the totems. That's going to be another quad for the stack guys, for Noctis specifically. And that's... oh, it does actually get the finishing blow there. There it is. Nice shotgun. Not as much shotgun blast. Noctis popping off on this map, as opposed to Toxjq in the previous one.
Oh, the 100 damage acids bit.
Yeah. Insane. I wonder what the last map is going to be at this rate.
I think range is a good champion for this map. Much more
now
easily
they
get
got
through.
rush. Again, TZ now managed to eventually get control of that room for a little bit, but I don't think they'll be able to properly set up.
They had no health. They had something like 40 health between them or something.
That's what you have to do. Regardless if it's 4v4 or 2v2, if your opponents get the SAS frags on this room, you just go in right back at them. Oh, really nicely played.
Well, this is just how the map gets played. Ooh.
Nice one by Xron. He did so much damage. Silencep needs to follow up soon, but getting the trade frags or like giving up 2 frags to try and get one is just not worth it for 2Z at all. The trade is 8 frags for the game to be finished, and they don't see many closers to be killing Noctis, and Noctis just keeps killing everything. 32 to 13.
That's huge. That's absolutely huge. So when Tox isn't happening, Noctis is happening. That doesn't make life easier. Oh, they finally take him down.
Can he get Toxic as well though? Toxic still up there.
I can't believe it. That was insane. What all the damage Toxic did, and he's rewarding Noctis.
Oh, the little totem. Still 8 seconds for the quad. Oh, it's Xron coming in. This should be for another Noctis squadron to just finish the game up. 20 HP though.
Not much health. Does the damage over time do 4 times damage as well then?
Yep.
We'll see. Oh no!
Oh. 28, 28, 28. Like, rip.
Ouch. Ouch.
That's devastating. I like that the game gave us, like, the answer exactly as we asked.
Yeah, as we asked as well. What a destructive, one-sided map that was. Even more one-sided than Blood Run was. I thought this was going to be amazing, Ince. But we're just observing the power of the Noctis and Tox partnership.
I mean, as we said, they are the 2 best TDM players throughout the Quake history. And if they're teaming up for a 2v2, I don't think we're going to be seeing anything short of unstoppable for a very long time if they do end up teaming up for the series events.
It's going to be very interesting how practice and stuff takes place between people.
I think they could generally be the undisputed champions in 2v2 TDM if it actually gets like the biggest.
I don't know, when people start practicing and stuff like that, and when people start really knuckling down on things, it'll be interesting because it's not the same as 2v2 as previously, you know?
Yeah, but it's still the 2 best TDM players in Quake in 2v2.
Yeah.
Like, okay, tell me one team in any of Quake history that could beat them, without including any of these 2.
Too good and blue. No, I don't know.
It's Noctis and Tox. Like, what can you do about that?
I'm trying to just even have a vague think. I don't.
It's like,
no,
just
I don't know.
So hard, you know. Like, I don't know. I'm tempted.
Bus driver's right.
Yeah, right. I like that one. I'm tempted to say like Wins or Sturmy, but I would have to put Wins with Toxic or Sturmy with Toxic. You know.
I would love to see Wins and Lincoln.
I think Wins and Sturmy would probably work out better.
No, I think Wins and Lincoln would be better.
I can't imagine the amount of wine their voice comms would have.
No, they would be really, really good. Noctis asking if they're allowed to change champions mid-game. I think they can. Thresh and Immortal. Thresh and Fatality. Fears and Latromi together. That's an interesting partnership.
Oh, that's a pretty good one. Well, why isn't Fierce playing Quake Champions actually?
I don't know. Milton and Locktar. I like the sound of that.
Pavel and Latromi.
I'd love to see Dahang and Rafa playing in 2v2, but I don't know what the American partnerships are done to be. I did fix my overlays, by the way, guys. Don't worry. It's all good. Shocks and NBK. There's so many names now.
I don't think Shocks would play with anyone except for Smiths, so I'm not sure, guys.
Let's move into this. We have got match point here for Stacked. Xron and Silencep, they need to find the answer.
Why is Ron playing Slash? No. Why do you do this?
What the hell's going on? They've both teams have gone like just light champions.
Oh, Ron actually gets the first frag.
Yeah, don't diss him.
But
I'm watching
he's
Xron.
playing with Slash. I've seen Xron play the light champions, and that's why I don't like it. Because I've seen him.
Oh. God damn. Xron just needed to hit that rail. It would have been alright. Good little exchange there. Silencep. You know what? It's all very good, you know, being in the lead right at the beginning, but it doesn't get. It's not hard at the beginning. It's hard maintaining your flow. Noctis up the bounce pad again, looking for something. Anarchy player for Stacked, but he goes down actually. Oh, Toxic.
So far, they're doing pretty good.
Well, there's a long road ahead of them at the moment.
So you can see Stack members trying to corner Silencep. Can Silencep go away? Oh, probably not with his life. Oh, dies right at the end. There comes Xron. He managed to steal away the heavy. Can he get out with his life as well, though?
Somehow escapes.
Quite soon.
Bloody
People
fast.
standing up already. Xron gets the first frag. Tox coming in. He's 19 HP. This could be a quad run for the 2Z guys. Unless Noctis comes back in and
they've left. They've left. They're coming back in now together. They both kind of like.
Oh, Noctis falls. He was gonna get it, but he falls. Oh, Silencep gets it. Silencep gets both.
Well, he needs some items of some sort.
Oh,
oh no!
Toxic, no!
Toxic!
Silencep, how could you let that happen?
You didn't hear him coming behind and probably thought that it was just Ron nearby.
Oh, and that could have gone so well, but that's a nightmare now. Oh. Such a mistake there.
And now they've got to chase the lead of Stacked. Sox has put himself in an awkward position, but Noctis is there supporting from a distance. He's looking for an angle, but I think he wants to go and heal a little bit. And Noctis is just doing the rest of the work now. Switch over to Noctis. Oh! Sounds like we're going to try and redeem himself a little bit. He's taken down Tox. That's some great damage. And he's been pleading to play some Anarchy recently. So this is his chance. Now he's actually checking. I hear Slash. Let's just make sure it's the right Slash. At least the Slash that can't damage me.
Can he get Tox? Nope. He's in there. Ooh, where he won.
I'm on Silencep.
Okay. I mean, if it ends up being like slash anarchy, like the main thing, or like Anarchy Doom Slayer, I think Silencep will probably end up playing with Claws, and providing Claws actually practices, you know.
Yeah. That being the critical thing. Oh, they're gonna get it again though. This time it's Ron.
Okay, Ron, don't throw. Oh, he's already losing too much health. And Noctis is there to shoot the left rail, but Silencep gets rid of Toxjq even.
Ron needs to find something though. Just getting bits of chip damage, basically the weakest. Oh, there we go. Finally gets a good shotgun blast, and then Mega's up. He's only gotten one frag with this. Make it 2. Actually, no, I think that could be the 3rd, actually, my bad.
They're doing fine in this map. So far, they haven't let Stack get any control. The only bit of momentum Stack got was with that mess up when they managed to steal the quad from Silencep's hands.
His rail's hurting so much. Gets the Mega just in time. Can't hit the rail on Noctis at the moment. He just cannot find it.
And he's going to get chased. I like the little plasma trail, not exactly what he wants to go. And now he ends up being stuck in a really awkward situation, getting hit by both sides.
He's surely going to go down soon. Runs right into him. Noctis is going to take him out. Tox is weak. Oh, I'll head over to Noctis. He's looking good. He's just tied up the game for us. He's going to find Zron once more. That's the lead. Yeah, sorry guys. I'm getting a couple of FPS drops. The game's been live for a while for me, but hopefully it's okay.
50 seconds for the power up. I think Xron got the frag. He does, and Noctis actually wastes his injection as well. So unless Tox pulls something out of his bag, where is everyone? They're fighting Noctis in the nail gun. So this could be yep, it's gonna be a quad for.
Oh, what the hell?
Somehow.
I think Xron touched it first, but he just died straight away. So we're at 16-16, and we need to see some coordination now. Ooh, between the two Z guys, and it's just not there.
Oh,
there's a massive stack. Hello.
Oh, and Xron spawns right in front of him.
It's not a fun spawn. 3 frag run at the moment. He could make it 4 still. He's got a couple of seconds to go. Oh, wow. Quasar out, but the amount of damage is unreal, and Tox is well charged up. 30-7.
I'm kind of interested right now to see now both Latromi and Claws, which they were matching with Xron or Silencep, or just as the team of both of them. I think like if 2v2 actually gets pushed in as the main mode before CTF comes out, we're gonna have a lot of fun.
I think it will be enjoyable. Tox and Noctis are gonna laugh all the way to the bank.
Yeah. That as well for like some amount of time until a team comes up that can challenge them, because right now I don't see any.
I think it's gonna be about honing down those mechanical skills like real hard. To be fair.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like the only team I can see like getting close to them would be like Wins, Dermy, Lincoln sort of, and Rafa the Hang, and maybe some form of 2Z.
Yeah, like a better practice and I don't know, morally sound 2Z.
Like Silencep and Claws, for instance.
Do you really think so?
I mean, Silencep and Claws, they've been playing duo in Quake Live for like 7 years.
Yeah, they're good friends though, aren't they? I've heard.
They have really good friends, but Claws actually have to practice. And if Claws actually practice, and if they're all like doing select tactics as a team of 4, you know, I think it should be really interesting to see what they can come up with.
Oh, Noctis.
But for now, it's just undisputed champions, Noctis and Tox.
Yeah. The thing is, Silencep and Xron were doing some really good things on this map, and then it kind of hit the 6-minute mark, and it just went sour.
Because when like Tox or Noctis start popping off, we need someone with like equal combat skills to shut them down. You need someone who can pop off as well.
Yeah.
You need a Claws or Latromi at their best shape to do the same. And it's really hard to do that.
Because Tox and Noctis are in pretty good shape at the moment as well.
Yeah.
This is them and playing with some decent style right now. They haven't had like a break from Quake or anything like that, or just saying hello once in a while. You know, they've been playing hardcore for months now.
Weirdly enough, it was probably the first time where the Twitch chat was right.
Oh, don't be so harsh.
It was definitely the first time, in like a million years. I mean completely right, as in odds, you know, like 80%, and we are seeing 80-20% type
yeah,
of game.
I think you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong with it. This is been more one-sided than I expected. I think I expected Stacked to win, but maybe not quite as dominantly.
You said that would win a map, and they haven't been close to yet. This has been dominance from Stacked players.
Yeah, as I said, up to the 6-minute mark, they were competitive here. You know, they got a chance to bring it back still, but it just... I think history has shown us that the Stacked know how to close a map here.
Unless they go completely passive like they were in ZTN again. I think they learned from that mistake. Don't go competitive. Don't go passive.
Yeah.
That's the one. Besides, it's really beautiful to just see both Noctis and Tox play 2v2 together. Just correcting everything.
Some weird form of poetry, and as we were there, we saw an artistic suicide. Well, there was a quad that came up for just a moment, so I'm gonna... Oh dear. But who knows, like, another patch comes out, I think there's no chance we won't see Noctis and Tox around the top if they do play together. But it could allow for some other stars to seep through.
Yep. I don't think there's any patch that can come up that will not see Noctis and Tox in the top 3 of 2v2 ever.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I think anyone who ever watched Quake can agree this is easily the scariest team to ever face the earth of 2v2.
And if there's going to be someone scary, then they're going to have to take some time to prove it. Oh, Silencep, you just walked right into it. I just watched him move into the plasma trail. I wonder what their comments would be as well about it.
Well, Noctis is streaming, so we can watch it right after.
I mean, like Silencep and Xron, like how they feel. I imagine.
Probably not well.
I imagine.
I'm not sure if much talking is going on at this point.
I imagine Noctis and Tox is just like, you know, another day in the office. That's what I expect it to be. Like, oh yeah, I mean, we didn't really expect anything else. I imagine, if anything, that they would be feeling pretty disgruntled if they weren't winning like this. Ow. I do think that actually Garpian Hell, I don't think Garpian Hell would be Noctis and Tox level, but I think they could actually get a really high level.
I mean, if it's Anarchy and Slash going forward, yeah, I do believe so, but I don't think combat skills-wise they can really compete with them. Obviously, I mean, not compete with them. I'm not sure if they could reach the top.
Yeah. It's another pair of old boys, though.
Yeah, yeah.
We need some young guns. Taking control again. One more between the Noctis partnership.
And Noctis
finishes
up with a pummel. That's a very, very, very dominant performance by Stack.
Super dominant. Super dominant.
It's what you would expect if you put those two names together.
What was the closest game we had here? This is 50 to 30. This could be the closest one,
34,
actually.
34.
Oh, they had a 34, did they?
Yeah.
Ow. Ow. Yeah. That's been an absolute savagery. I've enjoyed doing all of this anyway, but this is one-sided. We need to get some people rolling and building upwards their skill. And then maybe they'll still lose hard. Fox, Prozac, Cooler Unkind, Cypher, Avec, Latromi. Apparently Cypher, Avec will never play together in 2v2. Latromi, Pavel. That'd be really